Section 3 of Humour of the North. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Sean Michael Hogan. Humour of the North, arranged by Lawrence J. Burpee. Section 3. Poems by William Henry Drummond. The Corduroy Road. De corduroy road go bumpity-bump, de corduroy road go jumpity-jump, and he's takin' big chances upset his load, de horse that'll trot on de corduroy road. Of course it's purty rough, but it's handy thing enough, and they mak it with de log all jined together, when they strek the swampy ground where de water hang around, or passin' by some tough old beaver medder, but it's not macadamized, so if you're only wise, you will tak your tam and never mind a worry. For the corduroy is bad, and will make you plenty mad, by the way the buggy jump in case you hurry. And I'm sure you don't expect little Victorine Levesque she was knowin' much at all about them places, 'cause she's never there before, till young Zephyrin Mador he was taking her away for see the races. Oh, I wish you see her then, that's before she marry, when she's the finest on the land, but no use talkin'. I can bet you what you lack if you meet her you look back just to watch the fancy way that girl is walkin'. Yes, the little Victorine was the nicest girl between the town of Yamashish and Maskenonge. But she's stuck up and she's proud, and you'll never count the crowd of the boy she give it what they call the congé. Ah, the mother spoiler sure, for even to Joe d'Amour, when he's ready nearly everything to give her, if she mek the mariée, only say, please go away, and he's richest habitant along the river. Zephyrin, he try it too, and he's working something new, for he's making the old woman many present, price package on the train, umbrella for the rain, but she's grumpy all the time and never pleasant. Well, when he asks Madame tak the girl away that time, see them races on Sorel with all the trotter, the mother say, all right, if you bring her home tonight, before the cow's milk, I let her go, my daughter. So Victorine she go with Zephyrin her beau, on the Yankee buggy Mackinac San Bruno, and when they pass hotel on the middle of Sorel, they're putting on the biggest style that you know. Well, they got some good horse there, but Zephyrin don't care. He's backed up his own paroisse, by golly, and he's mak it $3 when Maskenonge star on the 2-mile heat was beating Sorel Molly. Victorine don't mind at all till the free-for-all they call. That's the last race they was run before the snowfly. Then she say, I think the cow must be getting home soon now, and you know it's only clock old woman go by. And if we're comin' late when the cow pass on the gate, you'll be sorry if you hear the way she talk there. So when I see the race on Sorel or any place, after this you may be sure I got to walk there. Then he laughed at Zephyrin, and he say, your poor mamma, I know the pile she think about her daughter, so we'll take the short road back on the corduroy race track. Don't matter if we got to swim the water. No wonder he is smiled till you hear him half a mile, for that morning he was told his little brother, let the cattle out the gate, so he know it's purty late by the time dem cow was finding out each other. So, along the corduroy, the young girl and the boy, they was keeping up a jogging nice and steady. It isn't heavy load, and Guillaume he know the road, for many time he's been that way already. But the girl she's fine and slow, so she asked the boy to go something better than a mile on 15 minutes. And he's touch him up, Guillaume, so that horse he lay for home, and the next thing Victorine, she know she's in it. Oh, pull him in, she yell, for even on Sorel I am sure I never see the quicker racer. But he's little bit too late, for the horse is get his gait, and the worst of all, by gosh, Guillaume's a pacer. See his tail upon the air, no wonder she was scare, but she hung on like the winter on Tree River, crying out, please hold me tight or I'm comin' dead tonight, and my poor old mother dear, I got to leave her. With her arm around his waist, she was doing it in case she bust her head or kill herself is not so easy saying. They was comin' on the jump through that damn old beaver swamp, and meet the crowd he's lookin' for them cow was go astrayin'. Then she's cryin', Victorine, for she's knowin' what it mean. The parish they was talkin' first chances they be gettin'. But no sooner that young man stopped the horse, he tak her hand and whisper, never mind, ma chère, won't do no good a frettin'. No, she isn't crying long, for he told her it was wrong. She's sure he saved her life too, or she was much mistaken. And the old Madame Levesque also kiss him on the neck. And quickly after that, hurrah, the man and wife they're making. Dominique. You dunno my leetle boy Dominique? Never seen him running round about the place? 'Cause I want to get advice how to keep him looking nice, so he won't be always dirty on the face. Now that leetle boy of mine, Dominique, if you wash him and you send him off to school, but instead of going there he was playing fox and hare, can you tell me how to stop the leetle fool? I tack that leetle feller, Dominique, and I put him on the cellar every day. And for working out a cure, bread and water's very sure, you can bet he's mak' the promise not to play. That's very well to say, but my leetle Dominique, when the jacket we put on him's only new, and he's goin' travel round on the meadow up and down, with the strawberry on his pocket running true, and when he climb the fence, see the hole upon his pant, no wonder his poor mother's feeling mad. So if you catch him then, what you want to do, my friend? Tell me quickly, and before he get too bad. I lick your little boy, Dominique. I lick him till he's crying pretty hard, and for fear he's getting spile, I'd give him castor oil, and I wouldn't let him play outside the yard. If you see my little boy, Dominique, hanging on to poor old Billy by the tail, when that horse is feeling gay, like I seen him yesterday, I suppose you think he's safer on the jail? When I'm lighting up the pipe on the evening after work, and the powder that young rascal's putting in, it was making such a poof nearly blew me through the roof. What's the way you got of showing 'twas a sin? Well, I put him on the jail right away. You may bet the one is got the biggest wall, 100 foot or so, where they never let him go. No, I wouldn't keep a boy like that at all. That's good advice for sure, very good. On the cellar, bread and water, it'll do. The nice sweet castor oil, give him every little while, and the jail to finish up with when he's through. Ah, my friend, you never see Dominique, when he's lying there asleep upon the bed. If you do, you say to me, what an angel he must be, and there can't be nothing bad upon his head. Many thanks for your advice, and it may be good for some, but the reason you was give it isn't very hard to seek. Yes, it's easy seeing now, when the talk is over, how you don't know my little boy Dominique. How Baptiste Came Home. When I was young boy on the farm, that's 20 year ago, I have one friend, he's live near me, called Jean-Baptiste Trudeau. And often when we are alone, we lack for speak about the time when we was come big man, with mustache on our mouth. Baptiste is get it on his head, he's too much educate for mak' the habitant farmer, he better go on state. And so one summer evening we're driving home the cow, he's told me all the whole business, just like you hear me now. What use mak' foolish on the farm, there's no good chances left, and all the time you be poor man, you know that's true, Youssef. We never get no fun at all, don't never go on spree, unless we pass on 'nother place and mak' it some money. I go on les États-Unis, I go there right away, and then maybe on 10-12 year I be rich man some day. And when I mak' the large fortune I come back, I s'pose, with Yankee femme from off the state and money on my clothes. I told you something else also, mon cher Napoleon. I get the grand majorité for go on parlement. Then build fine house on bord de l'eau, near where the churches stand, more finer than the presbytere when I am come rich man. I say, for what you speak like that? You must be gone crazy. There's plenty fellow on the state more smarter than you be. Besides, she's not so healthy place, and if you mak' l'argent, you spend it just like Yankee man, and not like habitant. For me, Baptiste, I told you this, I'm very satisfied. The best man don't live too long time. Some day, bagosh, he die. And s'pose you got good trotter horse, and nice femme Canadienne, with plenty on the house for eat. What more you want, my friend? But Baptiste have it all mak' up. I can't stop him at all. He's buy, etc. second class ticket for go on Central Fall. And with 2 trees some more the boy, what think the same he do, pass on the train the very next week, was left Rivière-du-Loup. Well, maybe 15 year or more since Baptiste go away, I find myself Rivière-du-Loup one cold winter day. The quick express she come, hurrah, but stop as soon she can, and big swell feller jump off car that's bossed by nigger man. He's dress him on the premiere class and got new suit of clothes, with long mustache the sticking out the nother side his nose. Fine gold watch chain, nice portmanteau, and long overcoat, with beaver hat, that's Yankee style, and red tie on his throat. I say, "Hello, Baptiste, hello, comment ça va, mon vieux?" He say, "Excuse to me, my friend, I think I don't know you." I say, "She's very curious thing you are, Baptiste Trudeau. was raised on just same place with me, that's 15 year ago? He say, oh yes, that's sure enough. I know you now first rate. But I forget most all my French since I go on the state. There's another thing keep on your head, my friend. They must be told, my name's Baptiste Trudeau no more, but John B. Waterhole. Hold on to water's funny name, for man was called Trudeau. My friends, they always speak like that, and I am told him so. He say, Trudeau and Waterhole, she's just about the same. And if you for leave on state, you must have Yankee name. Then we invite him come with us, Hotel du Canada, where he was treat most every time, but can't take whiskey blanc. He say that's little strong for man just come off Central Fall, and tabac Canadian, bedam, he won't smoke that at all. But fancy drink like Collings John, the way he put it down, was long time since I don't see that, I think he's going drown. And fine cigar cost 5 cents each, and make on Trois-Rivières. L'enfant, he smoke big pile of them for money he don't care. I suppose myself it's 3 o'clock when we are through that night. Baptiste, his father come for him and take him home all right. The old man say Baptiste speak French when he is placed on bed, and say bad word, but when he wake, forget it on his head. Well, all the winter when we have soirees that grande affaire, Baptiste Trudeau, the Waterhole, the be the boss man there, you bet he have big time, but when the spring is come encore, he's buy premiere class ticket for go on state some more. You remember when the hard time come on les États-Unis, and plenty Canadians go back for stay their own country? Well, just 'bout that time again I go Rivière-du-Loup for sold me 2-3 load of hay, mak little visit too. The freight train she is just arrived, only 10-hour delay. She's never carry passenger, that's what they always say. I see poor man on char caboose. He's got him small valise. But gosh, I nearly take the fit. It is Baptiste. He knowed me very well this time and say, Bonjour, mon vieux. I hope you know Baptiste Trudeau was educate with you. I'm just come off the state to see my family encore. I bust myself on Central Fall. I don't go there no more. I got no money, not at all. I broke it up for sure. That's lucky thing, Napoleon, the brakeman, Joe Latour. He's cousin of one friend of me called Camille Valiquette. Conductor too's good Canadian, don't ask me no ticket. I take Baptiste with me once more Hotel du Canada, and he was glad for get the chance drink some good whiskey blanc. That's warm him up, and then he eat most everything he see. I watch the whole business myself, mon G, he was hungry. Madame Charette, what's keep the place, get very much excited for see the many pork and bean Baptiste put out of sight. Du pain doré, potato pie, and another thing be there, but when Baptiste is get him through, they go I don't know where. It don't take long for told the news Baptiste come off the state. And pretty soon we have big crowd like village she's en fête. Bonhomme Maxime Trudeau himself, he's coming with the priest, and pass him on the room for eat, where he is see Baptiste. Then everybody feel glad for watch the embrace say, and by the old man speak, Baptiste, you here for stay? Baptiste, he's cry like big bébé, bah, je reste ici. And if I never see the state, I'm sure I don't care, me. Correct, Maxime say right off. I place you on the farm, for help your poor old father won't do you too much harm. Please come with me on magasin, I fix you up, bah oui, and then you're ready for go home and see the family. Well, when the old man and Baptiste come off the magasin, Baptiste is lost his Yankee clothes, he's dressed like Canadien, with bottes sauvages, ceinture fléchée, and coat with capuchon, and speak Français au naturel, the same as habitant. I see Baptiste the other day, he's work his father's place. I think myself he's satisfied, I see that on his face. He say, I got no use for state, mon cher Napoleon. Quebec, she's good enough for me. Hurrah, pour Canada. End of section 3. Recording by Sean Michael Hogan, St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada.